Okay, so recap of last week. We started off with Raz going into Fox's bed for some nightmare pillow talk, and Washgale going down to the bar with a dagger still in his shoulder, Link meeting him down there, Miyadi going, and then some sort of apology from Raz. And then eventually they decided to start out towards
Red Larch.
Red Larch. Okay, I was thinking Red Veil, and I can't find the words over here. But anyway.
No, Red Larch. Which is
Miyadi's afraid of horses and has to share her horse. Everyone else gets their own horse. And then we kind of get a little fucked in the middle of the woods, and not in a good way at all.
Kind of get fucked, and not in a good way.
But in the end, the worst guy swings at Link, misses with a nat 1 when Link redirects a Morningstar into his face and murders him.
Yeah.
And then find out that the big boy in the armor is associated with a cult that worships elementals, and we drag their bodies into the bushes and go on our merry way.
Yeah, Link fucking wrecked that dude.
Wrecked himself.
All right.
He failed to check himself, and thereby wrecked himself.
Oh my god.
Okay, so y'all are meandering through the forest. Let's start with
Meandering.
Sorry, I'm trying to find something. There's one. Okay. So y'all are walking through the forest, and you've already been attacked by these 3
Bandits?
Yeah. Sorry. Robbers. And they were trying to fuck your shit up and steal your shit, but instead you fucked their shit up and stole their shit. And Washgale got some of his debt taken off his immense thing.
Ledger.
Winning all day.
So while you guys are meandering through the forest towards Red Larch, what are you going to do? What are you going to talk about?
Is it nighttime or daytime? I forget.
It's still early, or like late morning. So it's like 10 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
It was a bit of a rough start to a day.
The sun is still shining. The tree, like, it's not like you're in a forest where you can't see like through the trees. It's not super dense. In most parts, there's a couple of parts where you walk through and it's a little bit cooler because it's just shady, but you can still see the sun. The sun is still coming through the leaves. You're hearing birds and animals and yeah. It's not that spooky quiet that, yeah, no, it's just not spooky. It's not quiet.
Super foreboding?
Yeah, no, it's not spooky. Not that spooky shit.
So we wouldn't really be, I mean, we'd be on alert because of those 3 bandits, but we wouldn't really be like suspicious because of the environment.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, paying attention but not paranoid.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you.
This isn't Strahd. I'm not
mist
gonna make
rolls
you
in.
actually
Welcome to Barovia.
I'm not going to make you guys actually jump like I did that first session of Strahd.
The birds are singing, the mice are scuttering, the squirrels are squirreling.
The squirrels are squirreling.
And, yeah, so...
And Link is doing what Link does.
He is. Which at this point is sort of trying to buff out the scratch on his shield from this star.
All I can think of this whole party is you've got Miyadi, who's like, fuck this, fuck being on this horse. You've got traumatized Raz. You've got Fox, who's just like chilling, enjoying being in the woods with her giant wolf dog.
Yep.
You got Gale, who's counting off his debts, and then you got Link just singing like campfire songs. That's all I can.
Link's just
think.
there singing "Fortunate Son" as we go along.
No, it's like $99 of beer on the wall.
Oh man, hang
Raz
on.
wishes they had 99 bottles of beer.
You know, Raz, this will be good for you. Draw you out some. We're starting to worry, you know.
Right. Dry out. As if she doesn't have flasks in her bag.
I was gonna say.
One must be prepared to travel.
Well, at least you don't have to worry about running the bar.
Yeah. It's a nice break. This is a great vacation, guys.
Right. Sorry, I just thought like the song that Link would be singing at this point. On the road again, just can't wait to get on the road again.
Oh my god.
If I love is making music with my friends, and I can't wait to get on the road again. On the road again, going places I've never been, seeing things I may never see again, and I can't wait to get on the road again. I will keep going.
Really just vibing.
I love that.
I'm not going to
So
stop
okay
you.
with this.
All
On
right.
the road again, like
So
a
we
band of
can longer
gypsies,
again.
we go down the highway. Sorry, we didn't mean that. It's a bit of a term nowadays. We're the best of friends, insisting that the world keep turning our way.
And Raz kind of peeks over her shoulder to Miati to be like, you'll get used to him.
You'll get used to me. I never ever am gonna leave. They
I'll grow
try
on you like a fungus.
all their considerable might, but
I
I'm
might.
gonna stick around all right.
Where does wait, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Mhm.
You're kind of
It's not
quiet.
showing up for me. Where does Raz keep her flasks?
Well, within easy reach for sure. Like if there's
Like-
an outside pocket of the bag, it's definitely
Oh, it's
there.
like a cable around her neck.
No, I'm thinking because Miati.
No, she's got like one of those camelbacks.
Yeah, because
She's got one of these
Miati's
camelbacks that's just filled with beer.
I wish.
course.
Just a
So,
huge
I'm
wine
trying to
skin
figure
with a tube.
Like there's definitely one on her belt in a pouch, but as well as like in her pack on the horse.
Okay. Miati's gonna grab the one out of the pack on the horse since she's like has like one hand free and just kind of like nudges Raz. Like after she opens it and nudges Raz like
Oh, fancy a drink.
well, if you won't, then I will.
So, oh no, it's definitely.
How many times I've
share
heard that?
Good. I'm gonna like collapse a lung.
Don't do
honey.
that.
No.
That's not allowed.
We need both of your lungs able to stand on their own.
It's fine. I'll just call Iredell County, have them put a chest tube in, and I'll just go about my day.
Okay.
Right? I mean, like, we can survive with one lung, right? Kind of.
Yes. It's
Yeah.
very difficult.
But if one collapses, then you feel like you're drowning or like you're
Yeah, I was gonna say just ask King George.
Stab a tube between your rib intercostal space.
Yeah, fourth and fifth, or third and fourth.
I think either one, right?
Yeah, I think it's like right there, somewhere like right here. You just
Lungs are big. Yeah.
stab, and then you stick a tube in, and you open it up, and yeah.
Stairs in English major.
Huh?
I said stairs in English major.
Oh, yeah, I'm over here just like stab, dude. Yo, I got to see the coolest thing at work the other day. They surgically criped a dude within 2 minutes of him being in the emergency room. And it was the neatest thing that I've ever seen.
Fucking nerd.
Dude, and then I got to see somebody's knee who was fucking shredded. Bruh,
You
sorry.
get excited about very different things than the rest of us do.
I do.
I mean, that's pretty exciting.
That's medical, though. I feel
Yeah,
like
that's
standard.
normal. I just want to make sure that that's said.
She came in from a different hospital with a tib-fib fracture because she was on a motorcycle. Bruh.
Ow.
That poor child. I say child, she was like in her 20s, but like, damn.
Whoa. Yeah.
That's still a child.
But anyway, I'm so sorry.
Rewind.
This
Okay.
is the first like real human interaction I've had outside of my family, and like,
This
No,
is the
100%.
track. We're over here now.
keep doing what you're doing.
But so Miyadi like nudges Raz with her flask and just like, if you don't, I will.
Yeah, no, I'll take that when you're done. Don't drink the whole thing.
Have to preface that.
I only have so many for the
I only
whole
have-
trip.
How many is so many?
It's so freaking many.
Enough.
One less statue, one less number.
Like,
One less-
definitely invested in the bag, like a similar bag to what we use for the bank account for liquor.
I love that.
It's just the jungle juice bag.
Yeah, just pass it around. It's fine.
Ah, yes, the bag of wanton drunkenness.
Pretty much.
Say, Fox, have you ever been out this way before?
We're going north, right?
Yeah.
From where we were.
Yeah.
I think so.
You would have been up north, but you haven't been to Red Larch.
Yeah.
You've heard of it, but you haven't been there.
So I've been up this way. I just haven't been where we're going.
Understandable.
You know, this way, but not up this way.
Because you've gone other ways then.
Mhm.
I don't think Raz has ever been this far north.
Yeah, no. Miyadi hasn't.
No, Fox has, Link's heard of it, and Washgale's been up this direction, which is why there's people up here that he owes debts to, because he owes debts to everybody.
Just about.
You good, Jordan?
Sorry, my mother is being incredibly ridiculous.
Hi, Mom!
You are straight out of Pulp Fiction, you are.
Wait, hi, Mom.
She's dancing in the kitchen. Ashley says hi.
Aw, tell her I say hi.
So
I
does
don't know
Jamie.
her, but I want to.
I'm gonna go ahead and assume everybody says hi.
The kids say hi.
The children say hello.
She's in her jammies and her fuzzy boots, and there's nothing in the world that can stop her.
I love that for her. Oh, I'm gonna get my fuzzy slippers.
You absolute legend.
Fuzzy slippers.
Right. Sorry about that.
It's okay. I'm over here choking on vodka raid, so we're good.
Masquerade.
This. Okay. So
Once we take our break, I'm gonna go make vodka sun drops. So.
You bunch of lushes.
hey, I'm not
You
having
might be the
anything
pot or
here.
the kettle here.
I have to get in character.
To get in character.
I'm
That
just
is not a
saying,
healthy method.
this may or may not be water.
I am not
not-
going to get in
not.
character.
No,
I
no,
do
May,
not
it's
need
cold
that
enough.
many debts.
Well, Fox, this is gonna be nice though. It's gonna be a good new place for you to go. Things to see, yeah?
Yeah. And this is where I like to be, so
Right.
I'm having fun so far.
If you don't mind me asking, and Link sort of like steers his horse a little bit closer, leans in. What do you like about this?
I like
Genuinely
being surrounded
curious.
by nature. This is basically where I grew up. Sort of. Not here, but in the forest.
In the
Wait, how did you get to the city then? I don't think we've ever talked about that.
Yeah. That's because I don't like talking about it.
Oh my.
Ah, well, should you find yourself talkative,
Mm-hmm.
you know how to find me. I'm just
I
right
do.
over here, you see.
Yeah.
Her steps like 2 steps left.
Love. I need something.
What was that spring noise?
That was my
That
time.
was
I'll be right
Link's
back.
horse,
Oh.
whose name I don't remember.
Oh wait. I'm trying to see if I wrote down the names that we came up with.
Probably. You probably did.
I don't know. I was kind of. This was a long time ago, and I don't remember anything about being at your house, Ash. Except for Starburst. That was Raz's horse.
Yeah, I don't remember anything about you being at my house. That weekend, I don't remember any of that.
I left all my Mountain Dew. I remember that.
Yeah, and I drank all of them.
I figured.
I need. That's not what I need.
Oh wait. I think we changed the horses' names in our
A few
equipment.
times.
or
Oh,
in our
we
mount.
did. Wait.
Oh, you're right.
I
we
know,
did.
Alicia, you named yours Raz's horse, so you knew that Miyadi didn't actually have a horse.
Ah, yes.
So they knew it was
Sala.
not Miyadi's horse.
What is it?
Sala.
Allah.
3.
Right, so that's Sala's legs just boinging over a couple. Oh yes, rare breed. Mixed it with a Springer Spaniel. Got him. Yes.
Why are you like this?
I knew it was coming. The moment I heard mixed with everything, I was like, I know what he's going to say.
You can't stop me. I'm
Oh my
I'm
god.
on vacation brain. Nothing is going to change from here.
No, you're just gonna be a crackhead the entire time, aren't you?
Yeah, probably.
All right. So as you guys are walking, you hear
Boing, boing.
bitch. No, you hear what sounds like something like throwing rocks.
Like big rocks?
Like not boulders, but like big enough rocks that you're like, huh.
Like in the distance, or are they like?
Head-sized rocks, or
They're like head-sized rocks.
Like
Okay.
from how? So we're dealing with Fezzik.
It's probably about 1,000 yards ahead of you, and you're hearing like the echoes of these rocks hitting things.
Let's tread lightly.
Right. Fox, you can't see a way around, can you?
Can I see a way around?
Go ahead and make a nature check for me. Hi, baby.
Do I get advantage at all because it's my favorite terrain?
Yes,
no?
you do.
Nice.
Oh, fluffy.
Look at the baby. Jordan, I meant what I said though. We need to take a trip to go see Crane and
19.
Canoa?
you said 19?
Yep.
Okay. There's a couple of different ways you can go around as long as you get off the path, but you're not really sure what's doing this, so you're not really sure if you need to be like afraid.
So we could go around if we like had to.
Can
Insane.
I roll like a investigation or some type of check to see if I can work out what it is making this noise?
You can make make an investigation check.
Let's see. Do I have binoculars?
That's a
up in
21.
It's a 21.
Damn.
You know that based on where you're at and the fact that you know that there's an elemental cult in the area, this is probably earth elementals.
Right, guys, I strongly recommend we find another way around. That's elementals. I don't want to fight those. Not a good idea.
But what if they're nice? I'm just.
Well,
Throwing rocks
Raz
around.
is very curious.
They're just throwing rocks, guys.
Are,
You don't know
Maybe
where
we can go around and observe but not interact.
We could do
Fox,
that.
If they're
good way around?
nice, we go past. If they're not nice, my skull gets caved in by a flying rock.
At least you wouldn't owe
Did
me
I
money.
automatically win our
I'm
game?
on Earth,
I
it's
see
not a
no
bullshit.
losses here.
Wait,
Here's
what
take
did
a
you
gamble
say?
watch game.
What did you just say?
I said, did I automatically win our game? Sounds like no losses to me. Now, you care to take a gamble watch
I
game?
heard what Jeannie said.
Oh my
What?
god.
When it hurt you.
Maybe. I don't know. It's okay.
Crackheads, the lot of you.
One skill just sort of sits and starts facing forward and determined now to go towards whatever that's making the sound.
Oh, Link. I see you.
Um,
Your skills in manipulation have improved.
Every day in every way, Raz.
All right. So what's your plan, Stan?
We're gonna stalk quietly towards this elemental.
All right. Well, make stealth checks. Anyone who's trying to be stealthy, make stealth checks.
Right.
Fox
does-
gets an advantage because this is her favored terrain.
Does Raz and Miati have to make one?
Yes.
Can we take the average of that?
No.
So, if I'm not stealthy, does Raz get caught and vice versa? Or
They are riding on the same horse.
Oh.
yeah.
One of you make a stealth check then. I forgot you were both back on the horse.
Okay. You want me to do it?
I'm not proficient.
I am.
Okay.
Well, you're also sort of directing the horse. So
Yeah, so
Yeah, that's true. You would take the lead on that.
22.
22.
wait, can we use the horse's stealth modifier?
No.
Do I need to make one for Silro too, or can he just use mine?
He'll just use yours.
so if I have proficiency, does that mean I get to roll twice?
No, proficiency
just-
means that you add your proficiency bonus.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's a nat 1.
Oh!
Sorry.
I got a natural 20.
All right,
That's
so
better
then
than my 3.
21.
My horse is about to fucking murder us.
What'd you say, Jordan?
I got a because I have disadvantage from the armor that I'm wearing. That's a 3.
Okay, so,
And we're like the people in the front ish, or at least we were before we got
Yeah.
attacked.
Yeah. So
I think
yeah,
it was supposed to
front
be-
ranks. The other 2 ranks are just behind you. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
They won't see you.
so
Yeah.
while Washgale and Fox and Silro kind of just melt into the trees and are into the shadows and are kind of being sneaky, the other two.
On the road again.
Yeah, pretty much. Y'all are being fucking you're trying to be sneaky and it's not working. And the horse is just breaking branches left and right and not listening to you. And
I told you these things are demons. We should have never.
Shut up, Miati.
And the rocks stop being thrown. The sounds of the rocks hitting things stops.
And I'll give you this. They're dangerous at both ends and tricky in the middle. Why did they stop? I'd like to look around and see if I can see what's going on.
Okay, go ahead and make an investigation check for me.
That is a 14.
So you can kind of see through the trees. There's a cloud of dust. but you can't see really what's going on the other, like through the dust and through the trees.
Best to dismount, I think. How
Well,
about you?
they already know we're here. And it's not like we can hide it.
Right.
Fucking Christ, guys.
So it's probably best if we don't, try to fight from horses that won't listen to us anyway.
Well, let's not antagonize.
We've already been in one fight this morning. What are the odds we get in two?
Likely.
Washgale, got any numbers on that?
Washgale does not respond as he's blending in with the trees.
Where the hell did Washgale go?
Who?
Who?
Matt, you get a message back from Washgale in the trees. Hi.
Do you know that?
All right. So, what are you guys gonna do?
I'm gonna tie Sala off on a nearby tree and walk forward into the dust.
We got places to be, people.
Right.
I love the idea that Link's just walked up, not noticed Washgale, and tied his horse around Washgale.
You might not want to do that. There are dice coming out. No, but walking forward, knowing that he's already been loud, Link is going to attempt to be friendly.
Hello.
Oh God. Oh God.
Hello?
We're just gonna.
Excuse me, we're travelers. We've lost our way. We're not
Washgale
sure
has
what this is.
dismounted and is like following alongside Link, but in the trees, so outside still.
Do any of you speak Primordial?
Doesn't Link?
No, Link speaks Abyssal, Common, and Halfling.
All right. All right. So you're speaking in Common as you come out of the.
Yes, but he's going to try to speak Common with a Primordial accent.
Okay.
Hello
Is
there.
this
Yeah,
whale
just-
speak?
Just like he just picks up like dirt and puts it in his mouth, and it's just like, excuse me, could I bother you for just one moment for directions?
You come out and you see these two very, very large earth elementals standing there looking at you, very confused.
Does it look like they've been playing monkey in the middle? Or catch?
And
They're both, I mean, one of them is holding a big rock
Yikes.
and kind of looks at his friend and is just like, fuck. And he has the what the fuck look on his face. Let me get a picture of an earth
I was
elemental.
gonna say, I need to know what these
excuse
guys
me,
look like.
gentlemen.
Are they just like giant rock golems? And
Hang on.
I've got a picture. Hold on.
I'm getting flashbacks to like Frozen 2.
That's what I.
You know, that's not a bad
But
way to
then
think about it.
I also
This is
think of
fun Earth
like the
Elemental.
Hobbit when they're going under the like, and the.
Give us some directions.
So I posted a
Trying
picture.
to go to Red Larch.
Ooh, I like thems.
You should not like them.
I would like to attempt to persuade them to let us pass through these actions.
Raz offers her 100% support.
You're gonna need to grab a handful of rocks, Raz.
Oh no.
Go ahead and try to persuade.
Okay.
grabs her liquor and gurgles
So-
that in her mouth.
Excuse me?
As you're trying to like speak
Wrong.
trying to speak
Wrong,
aqua.
wrong element.
That's
Cool.
entirely
Aquan-
wrong.
Follow-
You're doing it all wrong, Raz. And then Miati shows her the correct way to do it because Miati speaks Aquan.
There's Aquan, but then there's Aquan is the
It's just the language
primordial
of the
language.
sea elves, kind of.
water
Um,
element.
Yeah.
So that is going to be a 23.
So somehow these motherfuckers don't understand a thing you're saying, but they set their rocks down and look at you, and like they understand Red Larch somehow, and they just point.
Thank you so very much, gentlemen. We'll be passing now. You may not have seen the rest of our party, but we're right there.
They can't understand you, thank God.
They're kind of offended.
And
they're
Link bows
not-
deeply, puts the rocks on the ground in like a smiley face, and steps back to untie Sala and mount up to go.
One of the elementals looks at you, looks at the smiley face, looks back at you, and kind of like smiles in that weird way.
It's just like cracked rocks.
Yeah, looks a little scary.
Who knew? I speak primordial.
No, you don't.
And then the
I
other one
don't
was just
think
like,
so.
no.
I communicated. You can't fault me for that. I communicated. They got us where we're going. We're headed that way.
Well, let's go.
I'm so glad that worked because they
Slowly.
would have.
Slowly and carefully, we move on in the direction.
Try not to step on the rocks. I think that's like cousins or something.
I hate you. Oh my god. Okay.
Washgo refuses to come out of the trees for at least 500 foot past them. He's just like, nope, ain't risking it.
If you look behind you, you see one of them pick up its rock and they start playing catch.
Yes, I was right.
And a third one comes out of the trees, comes lumbering out of the trees
Monkey in the
a few
middle.
minutes later. Or not out of the trees. He comes up out of the ground and you're like, where the fuck did he come from?
The core.
Mm-hmm.
You see, you never know what kind of risk you're mitigating by talking to people.
If that
God,
didn't
those are
work, I
really
was
lucky.
gonna put a muzzle on you, Link.
Promises, Raz.
That's kinky.
It's just a thing he says. He genuinely does not know what it means or
Or the implications.
or desires to. It's just a
Promises,
thing he says. It's just a
ends up in a
saying to
bad
him.
position one day.
Promises,
Oh,
promises.
Link.
He picked it up from the other kids on the the older kids at school. He's never quite understood what it meant.
He learned it from their butler, who talked a little too frankly in front of him one day.
Oh god. Excuse me. Okay. Dun 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 dun. Oh, neat. Sorry, I was reading something that I didn't realize you guys were going to run into.
Oh,
That's fun.
That makes me feel really safe.
Oh, no, it's not bad. It's a town.
Your DM
Oh,
goes,
okay.
neat!
Neat could mean wonderful
I
or
refer you to a
You're in
bag.
danger.
So, hey,
Beware, yes.
what you need to beware is me
That.
going neat and then doing this.
No, right, yeah.
Solid.
Because that was
bad
40
things
keys,
are
just
neat.
fucking thrown. So, wait, hold on. Sorry, one of the girls in my class apparently just cut off an ambulance.
Nice.
Oop.
And she just texted our group chat and was like, whoever's responding in that way, I'm so sorry I cut you off. Anyway, so y'all continue to travel for the rest of the morning. And you don't have any issues. You don't run into anything crazy. Yeah, you don't run into anything. You just are hanging out. Does anybody want to have any meaningful conversations while you're meandering?
I'm just saying, you can probably learn a language by guessing for a long time.
Oh, no, I cannot recommend that.
I
Tried that
don't
once.
think-
Really offended a dwarf. Bad idea.
It's easy to offend a
That's
dwarf.
how
So
it
much goes over their
works.
heads.
You see, the term for beard and buttocks, very similar. Bad situations.
Well, and you shouldn't ask to kiss either unless you know him like really well. Let alone that whole stroking debacle.
I don't know what to say to that.
I think Alicia's response is appropriate. Chug whatever not water is in there.
Chug whatever liquid you're imbibing.
I'll dig around and see what's in my flask really quickly. Just talk amongst yourselves.
Did you say you lost your flask? I definitely haven't seen it.
Raz?
Raz, give it back. Give it back, Raz.
I didn't steal it and put liquor in it.
One less step to avoid. You kill two men and then you
Meanwhile,
got one less drink.
back at the bar, Liv notices several bottles missing and wonders how it possibly could have been emptied.
I just refilled these. These are brand new bottles. How are they empty? So, Lindsay,
Yeah.
what are Fox and Silro doing?
Definitely keeping an eye on things after the ambush and then also the elementals.
All right.
I've got a song for this. Hang on.
Of course you do.
Well, unfortunately, it's going to take a second.
Yeah, this is just a traveling episode, guys. So you're gonna.
Country road.
Yeah, Jordan, while we were gone, we decided as a group once and for all that Link lost the bet and Washgale won.
I don't think that's true.
Does he have a song for everything?
Dear sir, regarding your recent foray into the rap business and the scene you portray, see, I don't normally approve of war games, but he's biting you is what they all say. And by Harry, they might be right. This is hip-hop, not an Elvis night. Shelve the professor impersonation. Let it in now. That's impertinent waiting. You seem a reasonable chap. What you need to do is rap, not parody chap hop, because that's not proper. It's just not cricket. Now put away a ukulele or I'll tell you where to stick it.
Put away your ukulele or I'll tell you where to stick it? Is that what you said?
I don't like your tweets, sir. Will teach you the professor's ready. Not. Let's see who strikes the loudest. Lose. Put on my fighting trousers.
Yachty, this is a new development. We are all adjusting.
Washgale's just there beatboxing in the background for him.
If anybody's interested, that song is Fighting Trousers by Professor Elemental, and it slaps way harder than it has any right to.
I
love that the name and the
Question.
title work perfectly well. Elemental.
That's exactly what brought it to mind.
Hold on, I'm getting a map for something.
Why do we need a map?
Because I said so.
I have a map. It's a large.
I need
I
a
am
map.
the map.
I'm the map. I'm the map.
On the motherfucking map.
I'm trying to see where something is.
So I'm thinking that why Swiper never stole the map is because the map is a loudmouth and would just tell Dora where he is.
That's true.
To the bank, you need to go.
What
Over
map?
here.
It's always great to find out like who the sarcastic children are because they're the ones who'll give Dora like stupid answers.
So me, I was that motherfucker as a kid.
My favorite kids to babysit.
That was me as a child. I'm
Uh,
like, it's right here, you stupid bitch.
we haven't rested since our battle with the bandits, right?
No,
Oh.
we
Nope,
have
that was
not.
like first thing in the morning.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you. I have a packed slot taken, so I just want to make sure.
You'll need that at some point.
No, it's taken. Like it's gone.
No, I meant the thing that
The
I just.
map.
Oh.
Are we
I'm-
on this map yet?
You
No.
are not on that map yet. So
Yeah, but it's too small to read.
can you not
You're
click
too
on?
small to read.
Oh,
You, Jordan.
hold on, I'll get a better one.
If you click open original underneath it, it'll be there, and you should be able to like zoom into it.
Yeah. So you guys aren't even on this map yet.
That's still going to be a bit fuzzy to read.
I was gonna
So,
say it's very blurry on my phone.
Hold on.
Ooh.
Ash, if you want me to, I'll grab the file out of Princess of the Apocalypse.
Yeah, if you want to. Well, I can do it. I'm on my computer
Okay.
because I know what page it's on.
The strangest birds I've ever heard.
This one should be better. And you should be able to click it and open it. Or I'll send you the link to the. Oh no, that one will work.
That
Just
one's
open the
infinitely
original on it.
better. I can read that one.
Yeah, just open the original on it. You're not
much better,
sure that yet, but if you look,
X marks
the
the spot.
main road that runs north to south is the road that you're on.
Yeah, the one from Antvale to Red Larch, yeah?
Yeah, and to Tribor and that kind of stuff, that's the road you're on. You haven't hit Amphel yet.
Okay.
Okay. And 1 hex is 4 miles, right?
Yes.
So we should cover about a hex an hour on horses.
Yeah, so you can make it,
So we're nowhere near there yet.
no, you'll have to make it to, so Amphale is a 3 days ride north of Waterdeep.
All right. Right. I'm gonna look around and see if I can determine what time it is.
Make a nature check.
You sure you don't want survival?
Yeah, what? Yeah. Did I say nature?
Yes.
I meant survival. I can't.
Okay. It's not that much difference for me. Just wanted to clarify. It's that's a 16.
16. It's a little afternoon.
Right. Anyone else hungry?
Yeah, sure, I could do a little snack, a little break.
Right. If we're safe around, we might be able to get down, have some lunch.
Everywhere is safe if you're feeling murderous enough.
You know, Roz, that's what I like about you. You've got such a great spirit.
She's not wrong.
That's true.
Well, that's pretty accurate.
Eh. Right, well, anywhere is likely for you all is fine by me.
We'll find a nice little clear-ish spot.
Nice little clearing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You ride for a little bit longer and you find a little, like on the highway when there's those little pull-offs,
Mm-hmm.
you find basically
Stops?
one of those off of in the trees.
Okay.
Like a little grove kind of thing, like just.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Mhm. Is there any water nearby for the horses, or will we have to go look?
You'd have to go look for that.
Don't go far.
Well, I can't. I've got these stubby little legs. Yes.
I could go look.
Take Silvera with you.
Of course.
Okay. Just be safe. Does
I'll
anyone want to
go.
go with her?
I'll go with you.
Okay.
We'll have to have somebody to carry stuff.
All right.
Raz is just a little bit paranoid.
Paranoid. Scarred
Just a
child.
She's a little paranoid.
Link hefts his shield and walks off toward where Fox goes.
Okay. Make a survival check for me.
Natural 20.
Okay.
19.
So you both can, like, if you stop and you listen, you can hear the running water of like a stream, probably 200 yards through the trees.
There's definitely a stream over there, but I'm not sure how to get there.
Can I look for a path?
What is it with this family and walking through a room dancing when somebody's on a video?
I'm sorry, do you not like Quincy?
Is that
I
your
love
sister?
Lindsay.
Well, clearly not.
Okay. That was my little sister, Kristen.
Hello, little sister.
Hello.
Aw.
Come say hi if you want.
No, but hello.
Right, but Fox, I'm no good at this stuff. Look, I've never been outside the city before.
It's all right. You're with me. It'll be fine.
Aw.
What kind of check am I making?
Is this what it feels like to be you, like, all the time?
Yes. What was it, Ash?
Investigation is fine.
$23.
Okay. Yeah, you find a couple of like really easy paths to take the horses through. There's a couple of different options, but they're both pretty easy.
Well, we can either go this way or that way. Both will be fine for the horses.
Right. Silro, do you have an opinion? From a predator's point of view.
Silra! I love him. Silver's not Scooby-Doo. I wish he was, though.
He is now.
Ruh-roh.
Need a ring of speak with animals.
You put on the ring of Speak with Animals, and all you hear is "Ruh-roh, motherfucker." This is
Samuel
nuts.
Jackson on 4 legs.
Oh my god.
Oh my
But really, which of these do you think would be less accessible to a predator?
You've got your coin, don't you?
Now that I can count on it again, I have. Link takes the coin and flips it into the air and snatches it from its descent. Faces the path to his left. Wait,
it like warms.
right? And the one to his right.
It goes cold.
That one.
Left it is then.
Right. Tucks that back into his pocket. Actually, he slots it back into his warhammer where he retrieved it from.
Should we go grab the rest of them before we venture to the stream?
Suppose we should. Traveling alone's never worked out for us, you know.
No, it hasn't.
Still doesn't seem real.
No, it doesn't.
Link takes a short pull from his flask, offers it to Fox, just sort of, if you want.
She takes the pole and gives it back to him.
Here we go. Everyone getting drunk.
It's not,
He's being a responsible human and drinking water.
you can't be.
Oh.
Look, you can't drink all day if you don't start in the morning.
Sounds like my Saturday.
Sounds like me last week, which was bad.
And so we turn around and go back, I guess, right?
What?
I guess we'll go back and get the rest, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, before we get there, Fox, follow my lead on this. And Link starts like messing up his hair and like throws a piece of his armor askew. And he goes, now your hair's fine the way it is.
Rude.
Oh, with me.
What are you trying to say, Link?
And he like grabs part of her belt and just like pulls it to the side so that it's like off center. And he goes, just follow my lead. And he runs in screaming, bears, but with owls for heads. And
Owl bears.
Okay, literally, Raz will jump from whatever the fuck she is doing with her sword drawn and ready
they
to
barely
go.
escaped with their lives.
As an owl bear comes out through the forest right behind you.
Holy
Raz goes to attack it.
I think that would work. Is there really an owlbear?
No.
Oh, okay. Just kidding.
There totally could have been, though.
Right. So there we were by the stream, and we looked, and then we saw the looks on your faces.
Bushkill's just there, chewing, like eating a few of his rations, chilling. So it didn't come back to the camp.
Raz would just very
See, this is
slowly
why you
resheath
lose,
her
you're no
sword.
fun.
Yadi was like already off the horse searching for traps, and she just kind of stands up and stares at Raz and goes, "Why do you keep him around again?"
Valid question.
Did we find water?
Just fixes her
we found
belt.
water.
Yes, we found the stream, or the path to the stream anyway.
Just wanted to say that I think the theatricality of that was lost on you people. As he starts putting his hair back, fixing his armor.
Raz would reaffix her bag onto her horse and take her horse's reins and start going in the direction that they left.
Take the left-hand path.
Nope, on her way, she's going to grab the front of Link's armor and start dragging him with her.
That is not fair.
I'll follow
Yadi's
along
kind
with
of like-
three behind me.
And he is absolutely just like 210 pounds because of all the equipment that he's got on him. 210 pounds of dead weight.
And Raz is trying. Oh, she is dragging with every ounce of her
His
rage.
heels just skipping off the forest floor.
Just rage. Pure rage.
And she looks down at him. And she goes, "You ever pull something like that again?"
What if we make sure it's funnier next time?
Yeah, no. Just don't.
I love that you got closer to the mic. That was everything.
Well, they had to. And then drops him so that hopefully he falls flat on his back.
Make a deck
please?
save. Make a
Okay,
deck.
Natural.
Bushkill just walking along behind,
Okay.
not stopping if he gets
I
out. if he
will.
doesn't get out
I
the
will
way.
take a picture right now if you want.
What did you roll?
You're fine. Nat 20.
Fuck you, Jordan, and your goddamn dice.
Well, fuck you and your hot dice.
No. I'm putting it there just for confirmation.
Exclamation, not an invitation.
Oops.
Well, I kind of figured that.
Especially coming from me and Jamie.
Yeah.
Oh, you use the pretty ones. Yeah.
I always use
These
the
are my
pictures.
favorite. These are the ones that I'm using tonight.
There's no more strawberry for this.
The blue and purple and clear ones.
I've got my
I
blue
gave
spotted
you?
ones because I rolled a 20 with them.
I think those are the ones I gave you, Ashley.
The clear blue ones.
Yeah, with the purple, like,
Right.
toothpastey looking stuff in the middle.
Yeah. Those are the
So
ones I'm using tonight. or one of
Raz drops Link and Link actually turns that into a backward roll, stands up, and like just skips out in front. It's this path over here if you're looking.
These two.
Silently redirects her course.
So are is the rest of the party following this fiasco?
No.
You don't want water,
Pulls out,
bitch?
Sala, yeah.
I have a water skin full of water already.
Well, Raz needs to drink her horse. Or
Feed her horse.
In which we find out that Raz is a vampire.
oh,
That's a different campaign.
brings
Stupid
her
sexy
water
Strahd.
I'm just gonna stop talking because apparently my brain is dysfunctional.
Oh, buddy.
How about this? Because we've been playing for over an hour. I think we started this at like 6:45. I
Raz,
need
take-
tea
Okay.
and I need alcohol.
Break time.
Y'all are at the stream getting water for your horses. After you do that, what do you want to do?
Short rest.
Yeah, you can have a short
Yeah,
rest.
short rest, eat some rations.
Does that give you back spell slots and stuff?
For your warlock, yes.
Depends
Yeah.
on the spells and stuff, right?
For warlock, it's all of your spells you get back.
Thank you.
I get either one second level or 2 first level. I don't
Oh,
think
okay.
anyone else gets their spells back.
I am using one of my rations because
Oh,
I
good
feel
point.
like it's time to eat.
Mm-hmm. Oh, good. We've got at least 9 more days worth of these sitting around. That's good.
What's, like, out of curiosity, does anyone know what's in a ration? Wait, oh, never mind. It's right here. I clicked it. What's hardtack?
It's like jerky and trail mix. Like the world's awfulest biscuit.
Ew.
Okay.
Yeah. So when I read hardtack, I couldn't help but think of Pocahontas, which was like one of my favorite movies as a kid. And that one guy comes out and he's all like hardtack and gruel. And I love gruel.
I love
Rules what makes the
Pocahontas.
hardtack good.
I love Pocahontas too.
Like the Disney Pocahontas. Real life
No.
story is pretty terrible.
It's
but-
pretty horrible. Yeah, no, I did a project on her in like 4th grade. I discovered some things I
Disney
did not
day.
want to, but I did it anyway.
Jeez.
Okay.
We'll be sitting around a little in a circle, eating our rations and shit.
Mm-hmm. Chill out, relax.
I mean, campfire songs. CAMPFIRESONG song.
Link, no. Link, no.
Oh no.
Fine.
CAMPFIRESONG song.
No.
Miyadi's gonna prestidigitate her crossbow to clean it.
Okay.
'Cause
Have
I
you
can.
used crossbow?
Yeah, I did when I was
Okay.
battling the bandits. I shot a guy in the head and it killed him.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
I forgot.
That was
Every
sick.
time Miyadi finishes cleaning it with prestidigitation, I use prestidigitation to make it dirty again.
Are we gonna have an issue, Washgale?
I thought you guys were great
Oshka,
friends.
what's the over-under on the number of times you can pull that off without getting stabbed?
Once.
Miyadi like takes a dagger out and just kind of starts flipping it between her fingers. Yes, I do wonder that as well.
Washgale just sort of sneezes and Cleans it again with prestigitation art. So whereabouts? Perfectly clean. Crazy.
Perfect.
Sorry, I'm really out of it right now.
You're good.
Yep.
Jinx.
My brain just completely went like blank.
So we're by the stream, watering the horses, eating lunch, playing minor pranks on each other.
Yeah, so it hasn't been even a whole day yet.
No.
Yay.
No. Now it's up to you guys if you want to continue to RP the next bullshit, or just I can zip you through to get to Red Larch and get into the story. It's up to you guys.
I mean, like, that's where the real story is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can just say that the rest of the rest of the journey goes roughly like this.
Right. We can take like
Yeah.
7 more sessions and go through the story, the journey day by day, but I'd rather not.
Yeah.
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 They're just getting to know each other. Washgill and Miati are new.
Washgale and Miati need to make a friendship so that it seems like they're actually friends.
We have a friendship. It's fine.
Yeah. I mean, it's
I pull a prank. She threatens to kill me. I fix the prank.
Totally a friendship. I get it. Yeah.
I mean, that's what most of my friendships are based off.
I mean,
Right. But okay, so they're all getting to
Basically
know
how
each
we
other.
became friends.
Is that what's up?
Yeah, so, okay. So over the next few days, you guys travel through, or up the long road, through Amphale, which is about 3 days ride north of Waterdeep. It's a town that was named after Amphale the Just, one of Waterdeep's early warlords. It said that he's been known to haunt the hills around Amphale to scare off monsters. Horses are bred and trained there, and which rich Waterdavians maintain secluded estates in the hills.
Anyone I know?
There's a few like families that you hold on. There's a couple of families that you would know. I'm pulling it up right now. Sorry.
You good?
So houses Amcathara, Ilzamer, and Roaringhorn.
Ah, right.
And Tylander Roaringhorn is the current Lord Warder of Amphale. He's like a really good family man, and he really just likes to party. He's a good dude.
Well, I wouldn't recommend we drop in on them, but if we stay, it's going to be a whole ordeal to get out of here within a reasonable period of time. It's just event after event with this guy.
The big reason that people visit Amphale is there's a black stone statue of a famous war stallion that was bred in Amphale named Great Charlan, or Shalarn, can't pronounce it. He's like it's that like statue where like the horse is rearing up on its back legs, and it's always painted like bright colors. And children, as you pass through, you see children throwing rocks at birds because they're allowed to throw rocks at the birds so that they don't poop all over the statue.
Fun.
So this town's biggest achievement is a horse.
They breed and train horses there.
Oh,
demons. They breed demons.
Well, let's not be that harsh about it. I mean, we can probably find you one that you like here, since they're so good at breeding them. Temperaments and so on.
May I suggest that Raz has at least 1 level of exhaustion due to her paranoia and inability to actually sleep for long periods of time while traveling with her party due to her past trauma and trying to watch over them.
Deal. You want to give her a level of exhaustion, fucking take a level in exhaustion.
It's just realistic. I don't want to, but it is realistically what would have happened throughout the entire journey, and it wouldn't have been resolved.
All right, go for it.
You poor sweet child.
All right. So, 7 days later, you arrive in Red Larch. Red Larch is a little town on the long road, a few days travel north of Waterdeep and south of Yartar.
River.
It's a
Yeah,
way
yeah.
station for caravans
Child,
coming
this is my
to or
body.
from the cities of the north with only one inn, the Swinging Sword. An important delegation from the city of Mirabar disappeared in the nearby Sumber Hills. The whole town is also abuzz with news and rumors of fierce raiders, roaming monsters, suspicious strangers, and unseasonable weathers.
So as we
Okay, so everybody knows what factions they're part of, right?
yes.
Graham?
Huh?
Graham?
You were part of the Grey Hands.
The
and-
Harpers and the Emerald Enclave.
Yeah.
And the Zentaran, kind of.
Right, you said that we started this with Raz having 2 renown with his Zentarum
Yeah.
and 2 for Fox with the Emerald Enclave.
And at least 1 for Link in the Harpers because of his bardic stuff.
I gotta figure out how to. I can't do the. How do you do the thing?
How do you do what thing?
I mean, I don't know how
I
you
have-
actually decided that, but
So what I have written down is we have 2 renowned with the Grey Hands, 1 with the Harpers, 1 with the Emerald Enclave, and 1 with the Zentarum.
that was for Waterdeep.
Yes.
So you
So
keep
we now
those
have
levels,
2 for
you
the.
keep those levels of renown for the for this.
Everywhere else.
Okay, and
Yes.
then when we started this one at like the beginning of session 1, you said that Raz had 2 with Zents, and that
And I
Fox
have
had
2 with
Emerald.
the Emerald Enclave.
Okay.
And I have
So
nothing with anyone.
all of the there are people in this delegation that were part of almost every faction from Waterdeep. The delegation that went missing.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry, I was not prepared to start chapter 3 this evening.
Okay.
So
Well, if you need a moment, Link has a song for going into Red Larch.
yeah, you do that while I try to figure out how to do this.
Always
Yay!
with the music, man. Why?
Miyadi, just be quiet and listen to his words.
When I wake up, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who makes up next to you.
But yeah, Link marches into Red Larch, singing at the top of his lungs that he would walk 500 miles, and then
he would
he'd
walk
walk
500.
500 more.
I mean, like we did.
But yeah, pretty long walk. 3 days ride at like 4 miles an hour with brakes.
I need to style the wig and get a wig cap, but
So assuming you're traveling for 10 hours a day, 120 miles a day, 120 mile trip.
Something like that, yeah. Which is not insignificant even now.
No.
This map.
It just takes like a day to do it instead.
120 miles?
Do we
Well,
yeah.
I
Well,
see
like, if you're just
numbers
sort of
on
casually
this map,
traveling,
but
it
I
takes-
don't have.
It's a day of travel.
It's like 2 hours.
Well, yeah, like a day where you're just going to that place for 2 hours.
I'm pretty sure I traveled 120 miles today because I
I
did
was
an
like-
inspection.
My trip to
I
DC
did
was
4
like
inspections.
4 times that. So
So
I did 4 inspections. I need to style this wig, but it's really nice. It's really good quality.
mhm.
Okay,
Yeah. But yeah, that was the best thing. Just being woken up by like, and the funny thing is like our entire men's soccer team, they were all international students,
Beautiful.
with the exception of like maybe half a dozen dudes. So it was like, it was roughly 30 Englishmen and Scots, just marching
that
down
sounds about right.
marching down the halls, screaming this song. It was perfect.
I love that.
I wasn't
You know-
even mad about it.
You're safe until you start hearing them singing Tub Thumping by Chumbawamba.
Yeah.
Then
yeah,
you're
that
in
was
danger.
a bad
Thank
sign.
you.
I love that.
I want to get antlers made for Callie, or I want to make antlers.
Ooh, that'd be so fun. You can make them yourself, and I can ask Rachel, but she used to make.
Jordan, look
I
at
don't
my
know if you've
hair.
ever heard of Homestuck,
Yeah.
but she used to make Homestuck troll horns. So I could ask Rachel what she used to do for that, and you could probably work for your antlers.
Yeah, I want to make antlers for Callie and get a wig for her.
I got mine from Arta Wigs, and it was like $50.
Yeah.
I got
So
mine off Spirit Halloween.
are we in Red Larch or are we outside it?
So you guys are just walking up through Red Larch, coming up from the south on the long road.
Yeah, there's a lot of numbers on this map.
Yeah.
What are they?
So I will tell you that as you get there, once you decide where you're gonna go first.
Well, I know the name of the town because I've been here before, right?
Yeah, so you've been to Red Larch before, so you know sort of where stuff is, but there's new stuff that's been opened since you've been here, and
Okay. Well, I mean, we're gonna head like straight to the tavern, I imagine, to at least like stable the horses or.
okay, so the Swinging Sword is actually building number 2. It's the only tavern in the town.
Mm-hmm. We head there, and I am on the lookout for a dwarf with a pink beard and ginger hair.
Make a perception check.
That's a really interesting combination.
Wash Gale.
18.
An 18.
Yes.
He is there. He's sitting in the corner.
Cool. As soon as I see him when we walk in, I cast Disguise Self.
Okay.
Wash Gale. Wait, who are you?
I cast a message to Link. It's still me. I'm just going incognito because there is a person I owe coin to in that corner.
Right. And what do you look like?
He now looks like a taller Link. Like he's panicked and just gone, Link, Wolf.
I'm flattered, but I don't think he'll think we're related.
All right, he doesn't need to think. He's a dwarf. Don't tell him,
Racist, but
don't tell him I said that.
okay.
That is Ben Loader. I owe him a lot.
How much is a lot, Wash Gale?
Well, it's in the platinums.
I see.
So when you guys walk up to the end, it's a 3-story stone structure crowned by a steep slate roof that bristles with many chimneys. A signboard juts out over the door, hanging from chains. It's a 10-foot long carved wooden scimitar blazoned with the inn's name in red paint on both sides. An inn yard with stables and outbuildings lies behind the building. As you walk in, it's welcoming and luxurious by the area's rustic standards. You know that it's run by the Urkel family from Waterdeep, and it's a popular stopover for wayfarers in the Desert Valley.
All of us.
I'm
know
sorry,
this?
which family?
The Urkel family.
Okay. I just
Oh,
wanted to
yeah.
make sure. You know, I may be able to get us a deal here. I know their son, Steve.
Do you?
Well, actually,
Steve, are thin, dark-skinned fella, with suspenders, plaid shirts.
all right. Um,
I'm going to invoke my my Waterdavian noble background to get a wealthy stay at this place. By the way.
okay. So the topmost guest floor is given over to dormitories where travelers can sleep cheap, and you can share up to share a room with up to 6 guests. Or you can, or the lower floors are divided into pleasant suites of guest rooms, each with its yeah.
Yeah, that would be a comfortable 2 GP a day, or it would offset the cost of a wealthy or aristocratic one by that much.
Yeah.
And so Liv walks up to the innkeeper.
So it's a human named Kalisa Urkel. You think I'm kidding? That is their last name. That's how it's written in the book.
I love
Okay,
it.
just let me make sure I've got my notes straight for this, just quickly.
You're good.
You wouldn't happen to, you bear a striking resemblance to Herb Urkel.
And she just kind of laughs and is like, "Oh, he's my brother."
So you must be Steve's aunt then.
And she just laughs and is like, "Oh, yes. Oh, Steve.
How's Omar?
Oh, he's there. Not dead yet."
And Cecil?
Dead.
Sad to hear. What about Aunt Muriel and Dirk?
Back in Waterdeep.
Good, safe. Say, one Waterdavian to another. Think we could handle a room for the night? My friends and I have been traveling for days.
And she just kind of smiles and is like, "Anything for you, Link."
Really?
Many thanks. No. Third floor, I believe I saw.
Yes, of course, Don.
Right. Turn around, everyone. Good news. We'll have a comfortable stay for the night.
And she does, she kind of like reaches over and taps you on the shoulder and is like, "There's not much, the food is not up to par for what you would be used to. We have a problem with kitchen fires."
With kitchen what?
Kitchen fires.
Is this like a problem that perhaps we could try to help solve?
Oh, it's just built with poor chimneys. It was initially built with poor chimneys.
Not much to be done about that. Thank you for the warning.
We do have food. It will just be more rudimentary than you're used to.
Well, anything's better than these rations.
But across the street at the helm, there's plenty of delicious food. They help us out every now and then.
Good to know. Thank you.
So she kind of stops you and is like, "I've heard, are you here to stay for a while?"
We are here sort of looking into some reports we've heard from some friends about some missing folks.
Oh, yes. Well,
my manners. So very sorry. You go 3 days in the wilderness. You forget who you are. I would like to present to you the various members of the Biggie Smols Adventuring Company. Friends, would you introduce yourselves?
who wants to start there?
Well, I'm Foxina, and Silro. by Wolf.
Kaylee just like nods and like shakes your hand. It's just like, very nice to meet you.
Arise or win. Pleasure to meet you.
The pleasure is mine, darling.
Pleasure. Raz, since when would you...
Shut the fuck up.
Miati, but I don't suppose my reputation precedes me.
Kaylee is like, no, should it?
Life crisis? No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Well.
Yet you're not known here.
What? Hello? I am the Wizard Washgale. He says quite loudly, completely forgetting that he's disguised himself as someone else.
You see this dwarf kind of like head like flip around really fast.
What do you mean? I'm the Wizard Washgale. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Repeated yourself.
Yes, sure you can see the resemblance.
Kaylee is just like, I didn't know you had a brother.
I'm a long lost cousin.
He's adopted.
And she kind of leans down and just like, well, if you're an adventuring company, we could use some help. There's any monster that's slain makes Red Larch a safer place. And there's fogs that persist out in Sumber Hills that even in bright sunlight won't disperse. And the cold winds that are coming, or the hot winds that are sweeping west out of the hills where the breezes have always been cold. Sudden bolts of lightning stabbing from the hills into a clear sky. And then she says, it's fell magic, but none that I've seen myself. This has all been shared with me. But there's been some Red Larches looking very frightened. And if you ask, they turn you away.
Can Miati do an Arcana check on fell magic to see if she knows, or would that be like a history check?
Well,
Just to
it's
see if she
sort
knows.
of like an adjective.
Yeah,
Less
that's
like
more
a
like
kind of magic.
Okay. I mean, because I'm thinking out of character. I'm thinking of like World of Warcraft fell type, like.
no, two
that.
L's, not one.
Okay.
I was like, no, 2 L's, not one. I knew
Fair
what
enough.
you were thinking. I knew what you
Yeah.
were.
Okay. So is it? So it's just like an adjective. It's not like a kind of magic.
Yeah, it's just an
Mhm.
adjective.
Okay. No worries then.
Can I do a nature check to see if I know if there's something, if this is a natural phenomenon or if it's been tampered with in some way?
Go for it.
Like they've only described natural like occurrences that are just odd so far. 24 overall.
So it's not completely uncommon, but it definitely sounds more magical than natural.
Okay.
So it's
Well,
not
so
like
it's
uncommon
on
stuff,
that
it's just, yeah.
Could you like point us in the direction of the most recent occurrence?
It's out in the hills. Everything that I've been hearing about is out in Sumber Hills.
Okay.
Where the delegation went missing.
Right. Well, what do you say we catch some rest and see what else we can learn around town before we get at it in the morning?
So by the time you guys get there, it was pretty late in the afternoon. So the sun's going down. It's pretty late it's starting to get towards evening. Just so you know.
Okay.
Right.
So what do you guys want to do?
I'd have a little company meeting in our rooms, if that's all right with everyone.
Oh, sounds like a good idea.
I'm fine with that.
Yep.
Okay.
Right. Well, Madam Merkel, thank you for your hospitality. It will not go unremembered.
Of course, Link. Let me show you to your rooms. And she like walks up the stairs, kind of like waddles up the stairs, and shows you to a room, or like 2 rooms, with 3 beds in them apiece.
Right. Suppose we'll take the closest room to the stairs.
Okay.
And the rest of you go wherever you like, I suppose.
Girls in one room, boys in the other.
I mean, that gives me an infinitely lower chance to get stabbed by Raz, so...
True.
Mhm.
True.
Sorry. Come on, man.
You stab a guy one time.
Right?
Right. So what are you guys gonna do? Because Kaylisa's just gonna like pat Link on the shoulder, and then head back down the stairs.
Many thanks. Quick meeting in the boys' room.
Yeah, we're all gonna go in the one room for a second.
Mhm.
So close the door really quickly. Lock it, make sure no one's listening. I don't know. Something strikes me odd. Now, do you think it may be anything coincidental? First day we're out of Waterdeep. We're faced down by a couple of elemental cultists. We encounter elementals on the road. We show up in Red Larch. People have gone missing. Where all kinds of strange elemental activities have been going on.
I was thinking the same thing. It's
Or
very
thinking it was
odd.
all a coincidence.
You ought to know better than any of us. There's no such thing as a coincidence. Bad luck, maybe.
Exactly.
No coincidence. I think we need to be very on our guard when it comes to nature. Fox will be relying on you for what's normative out here. And Miyadi, you too. Spent enough time
I
outdoors.
had got to do with anything.
Judging by your hatred of horses and that hat you wear, I suppose that you've spent a lot of time out in the open.
On sea.
And so you'll know things about the water and how it's supposed to act.
Sure.
Whatever's going on, people are getting hurt. You can't have that. Now, I'm going to put put my things here. Going to lock the door when I leave, and I'm going to go see what I can learn, or at least who I can entertain. Perhaps makes a little bit of coin.
Right, I think I'll join you, I will.
Ah,
You could just take the coin.
we have really
What's
got to work
yours
on
does it
people
look like?
skills.
People skills.
We're trying to help people here. If we steal from them, it doesn't really help them.
But if they
Well, it
gamble it
helps
to you,
me.
that's their own fault.
Yes, gambling is a choice. Theft is not.
It's a choice.
It's my choice.
Real choices need to have like everybody involved.
Link, quick question.
Quick answer.
What's the difference between me being a thief and Miyadi being a thief?
It's demonstrable that you're stealing from people who want to hurt people.
And she's not.
She wasn't specific.
You don't know who she's theft from. Stolen from.
Theft from?
Just saying.
Past tense. Same difference. Well, yeah,
There's only one
that does
stealing
make
from the
a
East
point.
Waterdeep Company.
Oh my god. I love you guys.
Just saying. The difference is, I've only ever seen you steal from people who were trying to hurt people.
And you haven't
I
seen
mean,
her steal from
none of us
everyone
know
she's
what the
stolen from. So
Barbarian troll sitting at the bar is gonna do next.
But actually, I think I'm just going to talk to Miadi real quick. And then sort of scoot off to one side and like hope Miadi follows. Well, Miadi,
Right.
there's a dwarf down there who I owe a little bit of coin to, and I wouldn't be adverse to giving him back his own coin.
Did
Oh my god.
love it. I love
Wash
it.
Gale? Wash Gale?
Oh, yeah, what's up, Link? What's up, mate? It's fine. Don't worry about it. No, we're not doing anything. We're just hypothetically talking over here. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Sure. I'm just saying it might be helpful to us and finding out what happened to those people who have gone missing if we don't get run out of town.
Who's to say one minor little thing would run us out of town?
It would only be Washgale getting run out anyways.
We're already here on my reputation. We've all proclaimed ourselves to be associated with one another. It might not be helpful.
Yes, but do you know of my reputation? And
I don't really know anything about you because you refuse to tell anything much to me.
true.
I do. I can confirm, Miadi, lovely person, absolutely wonderful. We're best friends.
Yachty's a pirate, I'll remind my DM.
The pirate background does come with certain reputation-based features.
Very
Yeah.
minor features, so a little small thing isn't,
Yeah.
who's to say anything will
This
happen?
is a landlocked town. It's fine.
Yeah, the further from port you go, the less that has an impact. But
I don't know. Civilized settlement, it says.
yeah.
I honestly am just. That was-
No.
My hair
Well,
just like blended into
what
my.
did you have in mind,
I
my
got really
friend?
concerned for a second.
Yes, Washgill, what do you have in mind?
Well, nothing untoward. I was just thinking perhaps that I have a game of dice with him, and while I'm doing that, maybe his wallet disappears.
And
Entirely
returns a
plausible.
little
It happens.
less weighted.
I'm not going to
Yeah.
condone this action. However, I will point out he's less likely to be paying attention to his wallet after he's paid you what you've won.
He wins.
Exactly, it's fine. You don't worry about it. I got it all under control. Ish.
Timora, give me strength.
Oh,
All right.
what's really in it for me here?
I'll split the winnings with you.
Link's going to consult his coin and see if any of this is a good idea.
The coin neither glows, like neither heats up nor goes cold. It's just room temperature.
All
It
right.
is what it is.
He's what it is.
So it appears this is down to blind luck. So
Or blind.
I'm
faith.
going to see what I can help there. All right?
What? Sounds good.
So
I don't know, I can be quite persuasive when I want to be.
I'll get hammered and be a distraction. If it
So our
helps.
plan
you're
for this
just looking for a
evening.
reason to get hammered.
Our plan for this evening is con. I love it.
Okay.
Give me 1 second.
It's very minor, Con, because we're not going to take all of his money.
Simple.
Uh,
Quite simple.
Oh man, I don't have bless.
No more complicated than what we've done in the past. Right,
Hold on.
Miyagi?
all right.
Right, correct.
So
I'm pretty sure I've done
I don't
worse.
hear any of this. I'm not listening. I don't hear any of this. I'm going to go downstairs. I'm going to be distant from all of you people.
You people. No, I'm kidding.
So we've been playing for two and a half, somewhere around 2 hours. and I need to go through chapter 3 because I was not prepared to get here tonight. That's my fault.
Okay.
Do you guys want to call it? And we can pick up with your con next week.
I don't see any reason not to.
Yeah.